Hey, welcome back. Well, now that we got that PlayStation business out of the way, let's get back to the big green with the Xbox exclusive finale to the Hunter the Reckoning trilogy, Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer, and see if it's collection worthy.
Only the intervention of 4 remarkable individuals. One, my own adopted father, saves the town from destruction.
5 years after Wayward, Deuce, Sam, Cassie, and Father Cortez once again return to Ashcroft, this time with Kaylee. You know, the little girl whose teddy bear came to life and mauled her parents right in front of her? Yeah, that's the one. Who's now all grown up and became imbued as the titular Redeemer, trained by Father Esteban. It turns out that werewolves have been attacking buildings that are part of the Genefax Corporation, owned by a fellow hunter named Lucien. The team agrees to help out Lucien, but it quickly becomes apparent that everything is not what it seems.
I don't believe he was speaking to you, asshole.
No, Deuce, he's a hunter. Leave him be.
Don't order me about, little girl.
Easy, Spencer. She's still new to this.
Seriously, Deuce, turn it down a little. You don't have to shoot everybody.
Story-wise, Redeemer is the best of the three, giving you not only a more defined villain, but coming full circle with the story of Kaylee, showing her transformation from a frightened little girl to a full-fledged hunter who's had to deal with fighting the forces of darkness.
It should come as no surprise that Redeemer has the same gameplay as the last two, but in an odd move, Redeemer actually takes a few steps back from some of the nice changes made in Wayward. For starters, the controls go back to the first game's setup. Granted, the PS2 controller had 4 triggers instead of 2, however the edges have their own dedicated buttons, so that's nice. Next, the stage progression goes back to a linear style as opposed to the hub format used in Wayward. It sucks they dropped this because the hub allowed you to play the stages in the order you wanted. However, there were some changes added that were nice. With combat, the Hunter's signature guns have infinite ammo again, as well as new different types of ammo such as acidic or explosive. Redeemer also gives you the courtesy of an experience bar next to the health and edge bars, so now you'll never have to guess how far you are from leveling up. Lastly, depending on certain conditions, you can unlock extra characters to play as, like the Wayward Joshua, series baddie Carpenter, and various creatures. Plus 4-player co-op returns, which was sorely missed.
I know it sounds like a broken record, but despite the changes, this is still the same gameplay you've been playing since the first Hunter the Reckoning. Now for some, like myself, this isn't that much of a big deal, but for others, it might start to wear out its welcome.
The graphics for Redeemer are obviously better than the last two. The characters are looking better than ever.
Also, Evil Santa?
Hey kids, wanna sit on Santa's lap? You don't have to tell me what you want for Christmas, kiddies. Santa knows. He always knows. Merry Christmas!
Yeah, no.
Plus, the environments actually look like Ashcroft has evolved instead of using the same stage designs over and over. Plus, it's nice to see all the characters in the cutscenes instead of just one.
What do you know? There is a Santa Claus.
Your suffering ends here, creature.
No!
Move, Kaylee. I'm not letting him get away this time.
You're an idiot! We're all idiots, and I can't believe you're going to let it happen again.
For audio, things still sound the same. Still the same voice actors, of course, with new additions, and the music sounds a little different, so that's good. But like an old comfy couch, you get comfortable with it.
Don't worry though. Lucian and Genefex were quick to move in and rebuild. That's what we do in Ashcroft, you know. Cover up our sins and hide them with pretty lights. Make like they never happened. But you and I know the truth. So here's the story, little hunters. In order for me to fully come back from the Shadowlands, I had to make a deal. You don't have to worry about the details, but it basically comes down to me having to kill you. Now you know I don't like you, but I like to think that we've got this mutual grudging respect thing going on.
So that's Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. Is the final chapter collection worthy? I guess it's kind of a no-brainer that I'm going to say it is, but then again, it still retains the same fun gameplay and 4-player co-op that made it great to begin with. Even though it's gone through so many back-and-forth changes on the PlayStation 2, this still is worth getting, especially for cheap. Even though it's kind of funny, brand new, this is actually cheaper than the other two, but always go with used. That seems to be the best option. But you know, if I'd have to rank the Hunter the Reckoning games, I'd have to say that number 1 has become Wayward on my list. Even though it's PS2 only, it's just the changes that they made to the game were just a lot of fun and well needed. Of course, Redeemer would go in second place, and the first game would be in third, but even still, all these games together is just a fun, great multiplayer experience. And single player if you can't find any friends. And with that, this is the Dolly Popka saying if you want to play retro, try going green. And a little blue. See you next time, and happy Halloween.